Today on 2K TV postseason, we fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals, chat with Road to the Finals team owners,
taking them all. It's all on me.
check out what's going on in my team this postseason, show off your top plays,
Watch him!
and give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. in now. Stay on 2K TV postseason.
It's all on me.
Check out what's going on in my team this postseason. And give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Stay on 2K TV postseason. We fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals. Chat with Road to the Finals.
It's all on me.
Check out what's going on in my team this postseason. Show off your top plays. And give you a chance at 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Stay on 2K TV postseason. We fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals. Chat with Road to the Finals team owners.
Taking them all. It's all on me.
Check out what's going on in my team this postseason. Show off your top plays. And give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time. Man.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy
Stop
like
it.
this who has multiple ways.
First matchup live here in Houston. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, JaVale McGee. We will see him getting used to his new team, the Houston Rockets, in this one.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-up, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, and also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that will, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Mirza Teletovic, Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Warren, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Drew after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. From the wing, Chandler with the block. Bledsoe kicks to Teletovic. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Freak. Look at that.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here's Booker following the three-pointer by Freak. To the paint, here's Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Howard. Out to the wing, Freak gets to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Howard. to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And Freak throws it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's Bledsoe. Chandler kicks to Booker. It's stolen by Ariza. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. There's the dish to Beasley. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of the game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Warren kicks to Bledsoe to stop the run. The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for Beasley. Suns trail by 15. Inside, here's Chandler. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now, here's Howard. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. Drew. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got his first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the... It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Harden. Kicks it to Freak. Feeds it to Howard. Passes to Drew. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Harden's shot is off. Suns trail by 16. Dishes it to Warren. Here's Teletovic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Pass to Howard. Harden kicks to Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Jumper off the screen. Second shot opportunity. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first points of the night.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really... Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Assist goes to
Houston leading by 22. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. McGee, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for James Harden. And the Suns also making a change. Johnson's checked in. He kicks tonight. Up and in on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Drew. Another miss by Houston.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that one's good. Here's Drew. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Here's Capella, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Capella's got 6.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here's Freak. 19 points in the game. McGee a screen. Freak with it. We're at the end of the first quarter. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he...
Basketball, this is my passion, you know.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight just in a whole new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Hansbrough's checked in for Chandler. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Humphries. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Drew, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Capella in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Knight. He's putting up about 12, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times. Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
McGee is screen on Knight. Freak kicks to McGee. Use that pick to get in close. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Knight kicks to Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one is on Ariza.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns again.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
Harden can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. From deep, Ilyasova. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Ilyasova's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's McGee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Now the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Well, you look at Booker, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
There's a good screen. Ilyasova dishes to Knight. Picked by Bargnani. The feed now to Warren. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ilyasova can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Drew add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And stolen by Freak. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He finished with 48 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Warren the pass tonight inside. And that's good from Bargnani on the assist by Knight. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one. McGee is screen on Knight. Here's Drew. Kicks it out to Ariza. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. 25 points and 6 steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Chandler, Mirza Teletovic out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. And a look here now, Kevin, at how the Rockets are stacking up as we get this season underway in the NBA stats. Tops in scoring, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Howard, and he gets it to go.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Chandler's shot, good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Teletovic in the post, covered by Beasley, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Ariza. He's putting up 9 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Drew, and he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Over to the left wing. Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Got that one up quick. Bledsoe's got 13 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The pass to Drew. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Drew's got 9 points in the quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It's rebounded by Houston. Drew's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Chandler is screen. The dish to Johnson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Johnson for 3. That's good. Johnson's got 7.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Drew. 37 points for him. From the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Beasley the screen. Off the pick. And Freak throws it down hard.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And Chandler throws it down.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Now, Freak. And he has 42 from 11 feet away. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Freak. And that's 11 points for Beasley. For Phoenix, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. There's the screen. Bledsoe outside. Teletovic dishes to Johnson. He feeds it to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Howard. But they'll get another chance. Here's Chandler. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Chandler. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
And some stats here, guys. Trevor Ariza is checked in for Capella. Etuan Moore comes in for Devin Harris. And Drew subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And for the Suns, Bargnani is checked in for Chandler. Humphreys comes in for Knight. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Drew is in at the point. JaVale McGee is out there with Trevor Booker. And there's Etuan Moore. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty. More of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
He dishes it to Booker. Moore, left side. Kicks it to Freak. Good.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Bledsoe kicks to Hansbrough. Humphreys the pass to Bledsoe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Here's Drew, and the miss. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark.
We're men amongst boys tonight.
Yes, I'm here with Jim.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Freak. And another triple-double from him in this game. I mean, and folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.